Gus Delario. The Invisible Man is Gus. He's one of those guys who you feel like you know them really well, but when you think about it, you don't really know them at all, you know what I mean? And, you know, obviously, you look at his track record of all the movies he's done, he's been very successful, and, you know, almost every actor in town wants to work in one of Gus's movies.
I've done some mean things in my life. Yeah. And sometimes the worst part is that sometimes it doesn't bother me. I just say, well, yeah, I was mean. I wanted to be mean, and I was mean. Period.
Well, I have to be somewhat judgmental because of what I do. And also, I don't think that it's such a bad thing to be judgmental. I think that's how you get through life. You have to assess things, and people do it about you all the time. And that's life, and it's too bad.
I think there is no amount of money I could have been paid. There is no deal that I could have made that she would not have felt that I had been too passive, and that I think that her opinion of me on that level was formed before the movie was ever sold. I think it has nothing to do with the movie, frankly.
It's frightening. It's monstrous. It's evil to not have feelings. So I spoke to Carl about it, and we discussed it, and we went immediately to the most monstrous character we could think of in history, you know, Hitler himself.
Yeah, they're always trying to set me up, Lee and Carl. They never have introduced me to anyone, but they always talk about how I should be dating. But they're trying to set me up now with this producer, a friend of theirs, a guy named Gus. We'll see. I don't think a film producer's going to go for me, but I don't know.
Catherine?
Nicholas.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent, thank you.
Good.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, sure.
Mind if we get started?
So I play as partner.
An equal partner?
No, I'm his flunky. If that's what you want to hear. Is that what you want to write?
Is that what you want me to write?
No. No, you can write sidekick. That's fine. See, the thing is, I've done a lot of TV. He's an established star, big star. I figure it doesn't make me any less talented. So, no, I don't have a problem with it. Look, if I'm gonna make the leap to the big screen, I expect to work for it. Well, it makes sense.
Don't you think most black actors expect to have to work to make that leap? It doesn't seem to happen as often with white actors.
Jesus.
I mean, don't you find that the case? couple of movies, $15-20 million paychecks, magazine covers.
Okay, is this the kind of story you want to write? We can go there. Trust me, I've got plenty of opinions on the subject.
Carl, I've reached the point where I can't continue in this marriage. I'm writing because I can't take any more emotional confrontations about it. I'm out of ideas, and I want to make a change. When I get home tonight, we can discuss the practical issues of how to separate. Please don't call me. I'm sorry. Fifth robbery in 2 weeks at a pornographic bookstore.
Oh,
I say it's a woman.
Jesus. Did you have bad dreams last night?
No.
Oh, I did. Well, I had a weird dream. I dreamt that my job was that every day I would go into work and narrate a documentary about some guy's life. And go home from work and have dinner and go to bed and go back to work in the morning. It's like I have no effect on anyone. Oh, and I pee green in the dream. When I go to the bathroom, my pee is bright green. So what's on for today?
More bloodshed.
God, how do you stand it?
Hey, listen, don't forget to make the brownies for Gus tonight, okay?
Right. Bye.
you're bored. Because you're an artist, potentially. And artists only recognize the authority of other artists. But why are you taking that out on us? And it's that kind of thing. It just, everything clicked. For me.
Oh, sorry.
You transcribe those yourself?
Someone at work.
Like an intern?
Mm-hmm.
Male or female?
What do you think?
Male. Yeah. So which is it? And don't tell me you're not gonna say.
Male.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to know if he's straight?
Oh, no, I know he's straight.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm coming. Wait. Jane, go. Hey, Frank. I'll tell you what it's like. Okay. You know, I work at this magazine. This magazine is great. It's very good. It has very high standards, I think. I think they can do really good work. But I think the guy who runs the thing is just not very smart. I mean, you know, this is between us. But I don't think he's very smart. I think his instincts are all wrong. And I think he's you know, a big butt.
Yeah, you know, I've lost my temper in traffic. I've lost my temper. I wouldn't call it road rage, but I've gotten pissed driving because people, you know, I don't know. They drive cars that are just ridiculous. Just, you know, wrong for them. I don't really like my job. I've thought about doing something else. I like the money. I don't even like that much. I could get a better job.
Lee is ambitious and smart and beautiful, and she always has been all of those things, and she's always done really well, you know? So maybe she is completely in control.
Hey,
Hey,
coffee.
Herr Director.
How are you?
What's up, man?
Rehearsing something for 10 days sucks. And I know how tough it's been.
Oh,
If
no.
there's anything I
Listen. I think I know where you're going, man. First of all, I gotta apologize. You know, I know I've been all over the map, and that's my process, and I've kind of been crazy. Listen, I really feel bad about what I said to your friend. You know that I know he's Jewish, and I went way too far with that whole oven thing. But believe me, you know, I was going over some of my anger management stuff last night, and I really feel like I had another breakthrough.
That's
you know?
great. That's
but I
great.
just, I
That's
felt
great.
so bad.
But you know what? Carl and I wrote this for you. You are our Hitler.
Oh, man.
Don't you ever forget that,
Oh,
okay?
no, that means a lot, you know, but I know this is your and Carl's vision. I mean, you wrote this. But, yeah, it's funny. I was talking to Tom Sizemore, and he was saying that, you know, the only way to learn how to act is to act.
Yes.
And I know you're concerned because I haven't really memorized anything, and I've been all over the place, but believe me, on the day, well, you know, tonight, yeah, I really think it's going to be salty.
You're going to be
you know?
okay. I just want to make sure you're all right.
I'm good.
Okay.
All
right. See you later.
Oh, hey,
What?
I don't take cream. Could you just black?
Sure.
Thanks, pal.
All right.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Well, no, not married. This guy that I was seeing, this guy Tom, that I was seeing last year, this time, said when he broke up with me, he said he was getting back together with an ex-girlfriend. But I don't know if that's true or not. I heard it's not true, but that's what he said at the time.
Hey!
How are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
Good.
Funny.
Yeah, what are the odds, right? Have a good day.
I like Carl. I like Carl a lot. Carl's always been really sweet to me. You know, even when I've had hard times, Carl's been really kind to me, and I think he really means it when he asks me how I'm doing, and I just think he's good-natured. I think he's really good-natured. I think Lee's hard on him.
Have you ever been in therapy?
Who? No. No, I don't even get that. I don't even get that. It's like they're just selling you back to yourself. What is that?
I never thought of it that way. Your appetite is certainly worth noting.
I'm hungry. Oh, don't tell me you're one of those you don't eat?
Oh, no, I eat. I just don't eat airplane food.
Why not? It's first class. They cook the shit on the premises. What's the problem?
I'll wait for the cookies.
Damn, how corrupt was your father?
And milk.
Did he kill people?
He killed their spirits.
He threatened their identities?
Something like that.
So what about you?
He,
No, that's right. So.
No.
Okay.
No, he didn't. He adored me, actually.
Adored? Wow. I don't think I've ever been adored.
You can get paid to have sex by a company in acting in an adult film. But if some guy pays you $500 to have sex with him, that's illegal. So you're in porn. Why are you in porn? 2 reasons. Either you need the money, or you're an exhibitionist.
Why do you think it's exhibitionism?
Porn? What? Well, no. Okay, that's a good question. Well, I think it goes way beyond just wanting to perform. You can't pretend that you're having sex with someone when you are actually having sex with them.
Well, I think it's easier to think that they're enjoying themselves. Or maybe they want you to enjoy yourselves. Why would you want to think about it so much? It's been made to turn you on. It's nothing deeper than that. Yes, I do.
Sorry. I thought you said this didn't bother you.
Carl, I can't have conversations like this anymore.
You can't.
I met someone.
Oh.
It's not appropriate anymore.
Oh, I understand.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Hey, you are showing absolute respect by being honest with me and not being weird or protracted about it. Thank you. Hey, I like to know where I stand. Otherwise, I feel like an asshole.
Yeah. Are you all right?
Yep. Yeah, I was just thinking of the rest of my day. Jerry wants to meet with me.
Really?
Yes. He's never liked me. From day one, just nothing I can do about it. I just...
I'm sure you do just fine.
You are aware of the recent layoffs, correct?
Well, yes.
We're making some changes, rearranging our priorities, getting things straight, that sort of thing. Are you a smoker, Brian?
I participate when it's available.
Are you a smoker?
No, but I smoke.
Have you ever been caught driving under the influence?
Under the influence of what?
DUI. You're familiar with the term.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah. No, I mean, what does this have to do with...
Do you vote Democrat or Republican?
Neither. Either. I vote for the best person.
And how do you judge that? Do you know in an instant?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, come on, kitten. The waterworks. You know, we've talked about this. Nothing's changed since the last time we had this discussion. You know, I'm too committed to my work to sustain a serious relationship right now. You know, I bring the work home with me. I'm distracted. I'm taking a swim in Lake Me, you know? And you deserve better. Believe you me. I would only cause you pain. Remember how I let you twirl my keychain? Nice, right? Hugging, kissing, all nice. Now go on, sweetie. Come on, split. Come on. I'll call you. If the phone doesn't ring, it's probably me. Man. Fucking Goebbels. Thinks it's a toy. Gone to get haircut. What an asshole.
I don't know why. I just started that. I just don't want them knowing me, you know. I don't want them knowing me. I give the name Anne all the time because it seems like Anne is... And it's less invasive. I'm more anonymous, you know. I'm more invisible. If they know me as Anne, they don't know who really is in the room with them. And for some reason, that feels good to me.
Nicholas, I will begin simply. I love you, have always loved you, and will always love you. Ever since the moment I met you, the love I feel for you is overwhelming. When we are apart, you are all I think about and can't wait until we are just even in the same room again. Until then.
Been away a lot.
Hi.
Hey, Mike?
Yes?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes?
It's kind of personal.
Shoot!
Is that your real hair?
Absolutely.
I'm thinking of getting some more.
Don't do that.
Why not?
You'll have doll head.
I don't care. I want more hair. Low-level, free-floating anxiety about it. You know, I have anxiety about it. I see homeless guys with a full head of hair, and I think, what the fuck? You know, Kirk Douglas, what the fuck?
Does Lee mind?
She says no. Well, that's a lie. She doesn't say anything, and I assume that's a no. We sit in the same room. We live in the same house, but...
Anne.
What?
Try changing your butts to Anne's. See what happens.
We live in the same house, and...
Now you got it.
Yes, I would say that.
How often? Once a week? Once a month? Once a year? Once...
This is kind of...
I'll come back to that.
God.
Do you believe in him?
Well, you know, not like a bearded
It's a
guy.
yes or no question, David.
Yes, then. Listen, I'm sorry. I
I'm gonna
just
be
thought
straight
I
with
was...
you, David, okay?
Okay.
In 3 years, you haven't impressed a single person at this agency. You'll be notified officially through the mail.
I'll watch for it.
Okay. Do you have a girlfriend?
What?
Are you involved?
Are you? Are you? What are you doing?
Put that chair against the door.
Ms. Bright,
Yeah.
is this a joke? Because I'm a good sport. I mean,
This is a test of skill of sorts. I like you, David. I'll tell you that right now.
do you mind if I take the old shoes off there? 'Cause,
Why?
well, you know, for balance. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
On one leg, balanced.
You are a piece of work. Do you know that? That's okay.
Good.
Alrighty.
Okay. Now, name all the countries in Africa.
Oh.
1 minute.
Okay, I think that was good, but I really, really think you guys shouldn't make eye contact.
Hold
And
on.
that whole thing of you guys being an extension of me, I think that's really crucial. Hold on.
Stop giving
talking.
them
1
directions.
second.
That's what I'm
Just
here
Let me
for.
work this out, okay? 1 second. You know, when we do that first scene where I'm exercising, you guys gotta have athletic supporters. I mean, that's
You know
just
what?
like key.
Stop.
You know?
Stop.
Hey, pal, guess
Just
who the
try it
world
once.
guess who the world doesn't revolve around? You. Okay? I'm
You know
trying
what,
to work
maybe you want to
something
come
out
out here and look
okay.
at it.
Can I
Give
talk
me
to
the
you?
jacket.
Can I talk to you for a second? I'm fucking giving my all here, okay?
I know.
I'm giving my all, and I'm really fucking worried, okay? Because last week you told me you want me to play it like Danny Kaye, right?
I did.
This morning you come in and you say, hey, why don't you play it like Alan Alda? What am I, fucking Danny Alda? Okay, I think you're really distracted. You've been on the fucking laptop like a little crack monkey, logging onto Expedia for this fucking chick in Tucson. Let me tell you something, man. This is art. I dumped my girlfriend the day we started rehearsals. You're not here, man. You're not present. You're not. You're not, okay?
You know what?
And I'm starting
Talk
to
about not
question.
being here.
I'm starting to question whether you and Carl know what the fuck you're talking about. Because let me tell you something. Peter Ustinov said, to act is difficult, but it's more difficult to write a bad play than to give a bad performance.
You know what?
There's this guy I met on the internet.
Ooh, are we doing this now?
He wants me to meet him in Tucson for the weekend. He's a kid.
Tucson? Oh, you have to try these.
There's sugar?
No, sugar-free. Why Tucson?
He lives near there.
What, does he live in the desert?
But we're staying at a Holiday Inn. I'm intrigued.
In Tucson?
These are good.
I know, they're sweetened with fruit juice. I could eat this whole damn tray.
I bought new underwear.
Have you seen a photo?
No.
That Holiday Inn part, that's kind of a little sad.
Why is that sad?
Because Tucson?
So what? He knows a good one.
All right. Seems like you put a lot of thought into this.
Planned. We both have.
Kind of like a wedding?
Sort of.
What a great fucking idea, watching me squirm.
What are you talking about?
Catherine,
What are you talking about?
the letter?
What letter?
The letter.
May I?
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. Wow. Wow. Pretty extraordinary.
Really? This is a prank, right? No, I mean, that's cool. You can tell me.
I don't think it's a prank, man.
You didn't write this?
Is it your fantasy that I wrote it?
Oh, don't do that.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, here's the deal. This right here, you can't write about.
I can't.
No, you cannot. It's not fair.
Yeah, they really do have ovens back
I
there.
am on to you,
Well,
girl.
I think I'm on to you, all right?
Look at me. Look at me.
Oh, my.
Come on, did you write the letter? It's okay. See?
I'm just not going to play this game with you anymore.
But I ain't even thinking about you. So.
So, Tracy, is that your given name?
Yes.
And what's your porn name?
Um,
Do you know about porn names?
No.
Okay. Your porn name is your middle name and the name of the first street that you grew up on.
Okay.
So, like, my porn name is Andrew Highland. It's terrible. It's not very sexy. So, you're Tracy.
I don't have a middle name.
Oh, well, you can. Yeah, well, you can also use the name of your first pet.
We weren't allowed to have pets.
Ivory Coast, Senegal, Sierra Leone.
Good.
Ghana. Mali.
Have you ever been tested lately for the HIV virus?
No. Yes. Morocco, Mozambique, Angola.
Good. My goodness.
Cameroon.
Stay there.
Congo.
God, you are good.
Gabon, Angola.
Go east.
Kenya.
Oh my God,
Somali
yes.
Republic.
Jesus.
Ethiopia.
Time. You are very impressive.
I don't think you're allowed to do this.
Of course I am. Get down from there.
Just meet me in the lobby, please. You'll have a great time. I know you'll
I can't.
love
I can't.
Gus.
I can't go to a party
Why
like that, and I have
not?
nothing to wear.
Wear the green dress. You look
No.
great in it.
It's too tight. It doesn't fit me anymore, and it has stains. You know.
You always have an excuse.
It's not an excuse, Lee. That's a reason. There's a difference. Look, are we still having lunch today? Because I have a birthday present for you.
It's tomorrow.
You know what? I know when your birthday is. Okay, I'm not here tomorrow.
Hey, Linda.
Hello.
You're breaking up. Call
Hello?
me back.
Listen, if you can
I
hear me,
can't
call me
even-
back.
Call me back.
Yeah, I think about him a lot. You know, it's hard. I found him in the basement. And then I found Lee, who was outside, I think, or somewhere else in the house. I mean, I remember screaming, and then I remember her appearing. And then, you know, no one else was home, so she ran to a neighbor's. And I stayed with him. And then neighbors came, and then my mom was home. They found my mom, and so.
It's pretty surprising. You see somebody you know, like your dad, you know, in that state, you know. So it was surprising. But I think that, you know, in retrospect, he was pretty unhappy most of the time.
Okay. You know, it's not safe to hitchhike around here. Lucky I came along. I just have to do this rally thing, say a few words. You can watch from the stage. Maybe later we can go back to your place for a little scotch and sofa, you know? I'm very interested in young people. Their ideas. It's invigorating, young people. In fact, to give me an idea, I think I'm going to speak about young people tonight, how they can contribute. It inspired me. The young person inspired me. I knew it. You know, Hans, you can go around. The car's parked. What are you doing? He's new.
You got slobber all up on you.
What time is it? Oh, I feel a little nauseous.
So are you ready to talk about this?
Oh, Nicholas. Look, I think that you're very talented, and I'll probably write a very nice piece about you. But you're really annoying about this whole letter thing.
No. You're annoying.
Okay.
My friend Gus says that people, the straight world, will always be fascinated by gangster sagas because here are these guys, they say,
We're not going to live by some unspoken rule that we don't take you to the cleaners when you're not looking. We don't have any agreement not to take advantage of you. And these people they're in the minority, fortunately, otherwise there would be chaos. But we love watching them because it's a walk on the wild side without any real risk of corruption. It's two-dimensional, and it's always going to be compelling. Sometimes we can't look away, but we should.
Hey, Carl, how you
Jared,
doing, pal?
How are you? Good to see you.
You do great.
Thanks. That's amazing that you called today because I needed to see you. I have an idea. I think it's a cover.
I've been in a situation where I wish sometimes I could let go and respond in kind, but I'm unable to. I don't know if it's because I don't genuinely feel it or because I don't know how to hide it. I just don't know how to do that, just to
Thanks.
stop resisting. I don't know.
Hey.
In talks? What the fuck, Alex? In talks. I need this. All right. I suppose we've come a way since Sambo, Mr. Bojangles. Step and fetch it, boy. What? Man, call me Mr. Tibbs. We've heard Portier say, it's a new day, some say. 'Cause every now and then, black men are even in motion picture heroes. It's the American way, Wesley. Be cute and still save the world. Yes, we will. Go from boy in the hood to man of honor. Show him the money now, Cuba. Give him funnies like Chris Rock or Tucker, or just coolly be anybody like Denzel. But wait, he ain't even really getting no lovin'. Like Sidney before him and whoever after him, romancing and dancing with Amore's passion ain't in the script's equation. But can even Mr. Washington briefly be seen kissing a pretty woman underneath a pelican moon? Can even he be a romantic lead? Check it, from Sambo to Sidney to Denzel to me, brothers ain't getting or giving no love. Now, I don't want to complain, but my doctor says I'm suffering from underloved syndrome. Maybe it is a conspiracy, but do folks still fear the black man's sexuality like that? A fear that could be wiped out just by seeing us love, not by race, but by heart. And can a brother get some love? Now, that, Catherine, is a question for the screen pages, written by folks who rarely look like me, but want to see me run and jump and shoot, but don't care to see me kiss a woman with my skin tone, and would shoot me if I were kissing a woman of their hue. Who are you? Who are you? Who are we? We are human too, and we loving, and can a brother get some love? That's the state of being chocolate leading man in Hollywood today.
I keep bringing it up because I don't want you to think I forgot.
Look, just pay me back when you have all of it.
I have half now. So.
Keep it. I don't
It just
want...
feels awkward.
Please.
Hi.
Thank you.
What would you like to start with? Some Evian or Pellegrino?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You still going on your weekend? That guy from the internet?
Mm-hmm. No, I haven't canceled. I'm putting myself out there. I'm going.
Good. You need money for that.
Why do you want me to meet men and I'm meeting men?
You know, you could meet men there. There'll be plenty of men
I can't
there.
come tonight. I can't.
On the internet, how is that meeting?
It's encountering.
What airline are you flying?
Southwest.
Southwest?
Yeah.
That's a good airline. Southwest, younger man, new underwear, Tucson, Holiday Inn.
What is your point?
Have you ever stayed at a Holiday Inn?
No, have you?
I think that's what's really bothering me.
You know what, Lee, he's paying for it. So if that's
God,
what's
that's even
really
worse.
bothering
What does
you-
he do?
He's an artist.
An actor.
A painter.
In Tucson?
Yeah, he says the desert inspires him.
And me what?
What is wrong with you? Seriously, what is wrong with you right now? Fridays are good, TGIF. Fridays are good, Lee. You're acting insane.
I'm gonna have the squash.
You see, I think that is worth discussing. I really do.
Well, Carl, I'll discuss anything with you anytime, because every time you've come into my office, every time I've asked to see you, or you've come to see me with an idea about a cover or a feature story or anything you want to do, it always has validity. It always has. It's important to me to hear your ideas. You know,
Thank you.
I like them. Let me ask you a question. The reason I called you in today, actually.
Yeah. Sorry.
I have a question for you, and it's kind of important to me to hear the answer. And the question is, when you go to your refrigerator in your home, and you open the door, and you see a bottle of beer, do you take that bottle of beer and pour it into a glass and drink it, or do you drink it from the bottle?
I drink it from the glass.
Oh, you see. Oh, that's the problem. You see, I want this magazine to drink from the bottle.
But this is a boundary issue, man. All right, what I do off stage is my process and my business, okay? And I don't care what anybody thinks.
It's my business to put on a play. And now I've got 3 hours to find a new Ava Braun.
Oh, okay. You know what? Fuck her. And here's why. Number one, anyone who's offended by drinking blood obviously doesn't drink blood. Number two, anybody who drinks as much blood as I do knows it has no effect. Number three, there is absolutely no scientific connection between drinking a shot of blood a day and being an extraordinary actor. And number four, it is impossible to prove number three. You know, do the words Maasai mean anything to you? Do you know who that is? Yeah, Herzog made a documentary about them. The Herdsmen of Fire, Warriors of Africa, they drank blood. Jack fucking LaLanne drank blood in the 50s. You know, granted, his wife wouldn't kiss him, but this is bullshit,
You know what?
man.
I don't care what you do outside of this theater. I don't give a shit. You could eat the ass out of a dead wolf. I don't care. Just keep it to yourself, okay? Just keep it to yourself.
I think it's fucking hysterical that she walked. And I know comedy.
I don't understand. I'm not going to do anything.
I don't understand what's wrong. I mean, birthdays are fun.
Well, okay, this is Mom when I was 4 at my birthday introducing me to people. And this is Lee. She ruined my body, didn't you, dear?
There.
Thanks.
I won't be here tomorrow, so happy birthday.
Oh, that's smaller than the gift you gave me last year for my 40th birthday.
You know what, Lee? You make 40 a bigger deal than it is.
You have no idea about 40.
I'll be 40. What did I give you last year? I don't even remember.
You know, that thing, that...
Oh,
thing.
you didn't like it?
No. Well, honestly, I would have rather had just, like, a card or something.
Okay,
It's just a
darn.
weird gift to give your sister who's married on her 40th birthday. You know what Gus gave me last year for my birthday? First edition of Bernard Shaw's The Sanity of Art.
Did you get anything out of it?
Which?
The gift I gave you.
Are you kidding?
No? I mean, yes or no?
But for my 40th birthday.
Well, I have one, so.
I used it once.
Okay. All right, well, what happened?
I got stuck in the chair.
You used it in a chair?
Well, yeah, that's what's on the box. It's
different ways. Never, not in a chair, I've never.
Well, gift giving, you know, it's an art. You should have the person in mind.
Okay. I'm
at
sorry,
all
I thought you'd
times.
like
That's-
it. I like
Well,
it.
that's, but you should give people what you think they would want. You know, something personal. It's
Okay,
just
how much more personal could that be?
But then you and that guy, what was his name?
Tom.
Tom, yeah. You sat at the other end of the table and just stared at each other the whole time. You didn't even really
socialize with
God.
anyone else.
Oh my God, Lee, forgive me, okay? I happened to be in love for a brief period of time
I
once,
know.
which happened to include the week of your birthday. This is all a year later.
You don't get it.
Christ. Hey, you know what? It's a gift. A gift is a gift. Don't question it, at least not to the giver, and out loud a whole year later.
Okay, now I know.
What?
Well, that it meant something to you.
What?
Just the whole thing, that you put thought into it.
So, you know, it's for your small change.
So he gives me this injection, and I become invisible. And I can do anything, right? Because, you know, I'm invisible. What do? I go to one of my colleagues, Carl, and I make him sign a confession while I hold a knife to his neck. Now, it's just weird because I really like Carl. He's a brilliant, talented man, completely misunderstood by his boss. Well, you know, I'm not surprised he was in my dream, really, because I think of him a lot. I think I'm actually,
Nicholas, we're ready for him.
It's funny because he's one of these
You know
kinds
what?
of...
I want to tell you what I think about that, but I gotta go do this.
I'll be here.
You pity.
Okay, exactly the same thing. We're starting from over here. It took me a little bit. I needed to do this with track instead of just the walk up. So we're gonna do a little bit of push-in. It's probably be some focus stuff. So we're gonna shoot a few.
Okay.
But just split the extras as they come through. Don't be precious about it.
Tell them we're coming through.
I will.
Let them know.
R139, take one.
And background action. Move! Out of the way!
Looks like we're late.
Looks like.
Back to square one.
That's what he thinks.
You think different?
Like the back of my big 10-inch.
Oh.
Come on.
1 minute I'm drinking a beer, and the next minute I'm unemployed. How does that happen? He said, I have confused my personality quirks with standards. What the fuck?
R139, take 49. Mark.
Okay, here we go. And background action. Move! Out of the way! Move! Out of the way!
Oh, looks like we're late.
Looks like.
Back to square one.
That's what he thinks.
You think different?
I know different. Come on.
Cut it.
Okay, we got. Nice one. Very nice. Very nice.
Gate.
Check the gate, guys. Your lunch?
Okay. So, David, you need me for anything?
No, absolutely. No, lunch. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Brad.
Would you, not take a role if you felt the people of the black community wouldn't like it?
This guy that lives in my neighborhood, lives right across the street from me. And he dresses like, he dresses like a vampire 24 hours a day. Now, I don't know if he's got a job, I don't know what he does, but I know he dresses like a vampire, like Dracula, all the damn time. You wanna go? I mean, look, I see this guy at pavilions buying romaine lettuce dressed as Dracula, so you gotta figure. He's an actor, right? He's gotta be.
Well, you could find out.
Yeah, the point is, the answer to your question is, if I needed the money, abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. Now, am I proud of that? No. But yeah, I'd take it, because look, brother's gotta eat. film?
I don't know.
Okay, what's going on? Okay, can somebody...
Did they
you
call
heard
cut?
it? Yeah, just heard. Can somebody communicate? Okay.
Bonnie, this
Look,
is
friend.
itching me so
Friend,
bad
listen.
today.
Listen,
Oh.
hey, after lunch, next time we do this, could you give me more to work with on this whole attraction?
What do you mean? That was good, huh?
What's going on?
We can't hear in there, though.
Oh, yeah?
We can't hear anything.
No, because I'm not feeling the whole sexual chemistry.
No. But remember, you gotta leave yourself somewhere to go for the second letter at the airport.
Aye.
All right.
Oh.
You know, right?
Aye. The way's got to build. You got to give me something to go on. We had it going before.
Okay.
And you're
Give me a
like,
call.
yeah. It's just it's not working for me.
Okay, well, if you're gonna stay for lunch, let's talk
No,
about
you
whatever
know
it
what?
is
No,
that
I got
you're talking
I got to
about.
run an errand. So next time, and maybe it's me.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
All right. I think it was good. Oh, thanks.
No, it's the movie. This is the only movie. As far as he's concerned, it's the only movie.
Hey, you hold that door for me?
Sure. Got it. Excuse me.
Oh, the film. Well, Artie and I wrote this. We started working together, really, writing together about a year ago. We tossed around a couple of ideas, and Artie's a pretty good playwright in his own right, and we thought, maybe this sort of my understanding of Hollywood and everything, and his ability to actually write would be a good combination. And so we came up with this idea for what is now, Rendezvous, the movie. It's almost like a spy film in the intrigue of this romantic encounter between this guy that Calvin plays. I'm sorry. And this woman. And anyway, I think it's a neat story, and I think it's a great cast. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's weird. I'm really happy about the project. I really am. I got I've got issues with some. Actually, Calvin is. I think I don't know. Other people get more excited about him than I do. It's not to say I'm not happy, having him on the movie. I think that's great, and I'm sure he's very good in it. I just don't get what the big thing is with Calvin. I think there's probably other people who could. You picture a role in a certain way, and sometimes it's that I'm not always right. I know, certainly my wife thinks he's great.
I'm sorry, I was happy. I don't mean to interrupt, but I was happy that he sold the script. I think it's great. And, all of these, he's got, it's great for him. It's his first screenplay, he and his writing partner. And I think it's a really good script, but he kind of just lays down, I mean, I don't know what he made, but I know it's scale. I don't know what that is for the Writers Guild, which he wasn't even a member of.
I'm starving to death.
Well, I've got it right here.
I might actually faint.
Okay, tuna. No celery.
No celery and no...
Onion.
Right.
So, listen. You know that thing that we were talking about? I can't keep... okay, I mean...
Come on.
Okay. I'm uncomfortable dealing with this aspect of your life.
I don't want to talk to them.
Well, I don't want to talk to them either. I don't even want to talk to the guys I'm dating.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm not dating anyone. A date is not dating.
Well, someone buys you dinner. You owe them a phone call, in my opinion.
See, dinner. That's where I fucked up. It should have been lunch, because lunch is meaningless.
They all seem pretty nice to me.
Well, they don't strike you as like networky, freaky, actress dating executive types that wear their water bottles in like a mesh tote bag? This is disgusting. I can't eat this. The arugula is so bitter. It's like my algebra teacher on bread.
Okay.
Ugh. I'm truly, looking.
I know.
I might actually faint.
We all know how you get when your blood sugar's low. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I need some wet naps, too.
Okay.
Tuna fingers. Don't want tuna fingers.
No, we don't.
You're an angel, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, Post-its!
See, I knew something was wrong. I didn't know it was that. I had that one this morning.
Hey. I need to talk to you about something. Lee.
Don't. Why did you even pursue this?
What? Wait a minute. You came over and spoke to me. All of this began because of you.
Are you saying you weren't attracted to me? Gus told me to watch out for you.
Gus told me to watch out for you.
41 tomorrow, Calvin. The age where I could have a stroke in the middle of the night. You think I'm not going to Gus this year? Okay, I have a meeting. Go fuck somebody else.
Hey,
Hi.
you're still here?
Yeah, I was just upstairs. I was shopping for my friend Gus.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I've had really some sad cases today, so I'm just,
I'm sorry.
I'm emotional.
Yeah. What'd you get him?
Who?
What'd you get Gus?
Oh. They didn't have it.
What was it?
It was a thing that it was, you know, because he's 40 today, and I was just gonna get him some, I don't know.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I just have to go. I'm really late, so
You sure?
Yeah. I'll call you.
Oh, okay.
And then I pee green. I go into the bathroom and my pee is green, like pickle juice.
Harvey's not here at the office right now.
He sees on the TV a murder. And as he listens to the murder, he just goes white. His whole face just goes white, and he bolts from his apartment. Now, we follow him. The murders, they deviate at this key point for reasons nobody can understand, because the author...
Tell Travis I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Good, good, go. Sorry, go ahead.
Ah!
My brother Bob should look at this. Yeah. Good. Good.
Great.
Good.
Motherfuckers. Did you see their faces looking at us?
Yes.
It was like a Labrador staring at a Picasso.
Right?
Ed, man, we walked in there with a China cup. They want beer mugs.
Yeah, right?
I could so see myself in that park.
Right?
Fuck! All right, I gotta go. See you later. Hey, Ed, keep the faith.
It was good. It was good.
Hey, Bill. Ann, come on in. Ann?
Yeah.
Yeah, my massage is here. I'll call you back in an hour. How about
Are
in
you
there?
okay? Sure.
Good. What do you think about the lighting? A little light, too
Whatever
bright?
you want to, whatever you're comfortable with is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a little darker. Like Sue.
Sure.
Need some help?
No.
Done it before, huh?
Bill, live right. Great name.
A name with a message is a good name, right?
I don't know.
just always eluded me.
Money is just feminine energy.
It seems so male. I don't get it.
Money, mater. The Latin. Connect with that and you're golden.
Make it sound pretty simple.
It is.
Just connecting with it.
Yeah, you're catching on, Ann. Look, don't be one of the confused people. If you have purpose, you can just wade right through. It's like running past people who are asleep.
Okay. You can turn over now.
Oh, I think I cooled a little bit.
Yeah, just scoot your head down so you're not in the hole. Okay.
You from LA?
No, Miami, actually. You?
New York.
Oh.
You find me attractive?
What? Yes.
In what sort of way?
In a human sort of way.
Ann.
Bill.
It's my birthday, Ann.
Really?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
What's your philosophy on release?
You know what, Bill? I know where you're going with this, and the thing is, I don't do it. So.
Right. Not even for a little extra money.
Mm-mm. It's not the kind of massage I do. I offer a release of tension and toxins and sometimes emotion, but
Yes,
I
well,
don't.
that's what I'm talking about.
Well, I don't do it, so.
It would take 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, you can come in 30 seconds.
Do you have a second here?
Look, I can't
you
do
can
it.
Stop after
I
30
can't.
seconds. $500. When was the last time you made $500 for 30 seconds?
You're cruel.
I'm not cruel, I'm practical. I need the cash. I need the release.
This is crazy.
$500 in.
You can't make any noise.
This is noisy.
Mm-mm. You can audibly exhale. You can't moan or grunt
I
or
can't
sigh.
moan or grunt or sigh, just
No.
audible exhale.
Yes. No, too loud. And if you do it, it's too much. All right, you know
I'll be
what?
quiet. Okay, Ann, I'll be quiet. Are you ready?
Fuck.
You ready? You just hand me that plastic bag right there.
Well, why?
No reason.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Hey, Ann?
What?
I'm sorry, I thought I had more cash on me.
That's okay, Bill.
No, I saw an ATM in the lobby.
You know what? There's a limit. There's a limit. To the machine. You can only get $300 out. Could you move that, please? That bag?
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
I feel bad.
You should. You should feel really bad and ashamed.
It's... Hold on.
Forget it.
No, just hold on a second.
You know what? Forget it. It's pathetic. Mater equals money. I mean, give me a fucking break.
All the world loves a winner. Do you know why they love the winner? Because they think he knows something. I mean, he had to know something in order to win. So we admire him. But the winner doesn't learn anything from winning. No, the loser learns something about himself. Losing teaches you about yourself. So the loser's the winner. I don't know. I mean, it's not in actual terms. It's just, I'm speaking figuratively. Oh, hey, Doc, do you know what the most commonly said line in movies is? Let's go. Fritz Lang told me that. Fuck! Ah, I hate it when I name drop. God damn it.
So, how do you judge someone? I mean, an artist's work. I'm interviewing you now.
Batting average. If an actor makes 20 films and 8 of them are worth seeing, remembering, it's 400 average. Hall of Fame time.
8 out of 20 worth remembering? You're living in a fantasy.
Well, it's not a long list, that's for sure. You might be on it someday.
It's nice of you to say.
Not really, it's business. I only write stories about people that I believe in.
So you only write success stories?
He really invests, which I totally respect. But I think sometimes we're just making a movie, dude. You know.
You know, you're dealing with the actor, and sometimes you're dealing with the celebrity of the actor. I mean, even Franny. You know, you're dealing with the machinery of what Francesca Davis, you know, what she's about.
You know what? I really can't even listen to you right now. I am so hungry.
Okay, all you gotta do is when I do my thing, just go.
Am I gonna? All right. Okay.
All right?
Whatever.
Jeez. Hey, babe, it's me. Listen, something came up tonight, and I gotta go to this dinner. It's a birthday party for our producer, Gus. He's 40, and you know, I should make an appearance. So if you can meet me there, it'd be great. So 7:30 in the lobby of l'Hermitage Hotel, okay? All right, bye-bye.
Sorry. Excuse me. Hi, Danny.
Oh, Anne, can I see you, please? Gentleman in 205, like this for you.
Wow.
And thanks for the happy ending, Bill.
Nice card.
Django. Django, hey! Sweetie pie! Check. Oh. No. Hey, sweetie, come on, sweetie pie. Come on.
I know what they say. I know what they say about me. My colleagues and my family. I don't.
Fucking movies. Okay, let's fucking go. Fucking movies! Fucking overpaid, fucking unhappy childhood fuckers. Fucking movie fucking fuckers. Let's go. Somebody, Jesus, buddy. Do you think somebody else could go? Maybe one of us could fucking cross the street? Fucking movie cop? Hey, fucking movie cop! Could I maybe fucking cross the street? Francesca Davis, fuck.
So I'm gonna get the dress.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, I was fat, overweight, and very short. And I hadn't gone through puberty. So yeah, I mean, I looked, you know, I did not look like I would have liked to have looked in high school. Yeah, surely I would have changed my social status. I still would.
Yeah. Treat myself.
So that's 5.
Oh,
there.
great. Thank you very much.
Good.
Excellent.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Hi. I know. You know, I can't really talk. I'm going into a store. Can I call you back? Okay. Oh, really? Oh, that's great. I'm glad. You met Gus? Where? Wow. Yeah. Well, there's a guy who could change your life, you know. Okay, well, good. Then, you know, I hope you come. No, I want you to. Linda, I want you to come. I do.
Stay with me. That's it. Don't go anywhere.
You know what? Can you wrap that for me, please? No?
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
Come back soon. Yes.
Thank you. Did you give me my credit card back?
Yeah. Thank you.
No, I don't think you did.
He did. He gave it.
I don't think so. I think I signed it, and then
Yeah, listen,
you
tell
guys
you
gave
what.
me.
We're gonna throw in some of these, and you just be on your way. So thank you very much.
All right, you know what? That's.
Drop the fucking purse! Drop the fucking purse! Drop the purse! Drop the fucking purse!
Cuffs. Get the cuffs. Thigh cuffs.
Hello. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Listen, I read somewhere that chocolate can kill dogs, and my. Yeah. About 6 brownies. 6. Listen, 6 hat. No. Whoa. Can you just send someone over? You don't. No. Yes, I'll do anything. Just tell me what to do. Induce what? Well, I'll try. I think he's dreaming.
Sweetheart, I am so sorry. So I'm sitting here with egg on my face.
No, Mitchell, please. We are sitting here with egg on our face.
In fairness, you did reach into your bag like that.
And we thought you were her.
And a tiff.
You look just like her.
Well, Kevin, her hair's different.
Oh, Mitchell, that's exactly what the facts said you would look like. Exactly.
You know what? You want to handle this?
He is... Mitchell, will you put the butt plug back in the bag for her, please?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he's gonna get, what? Dehydrated? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
Hello. Yeah, hi. I did that, and I gave him some water. Yeah, and I was just hoping that that Dr. Green could come by and and give him a quick look. Oh, he is. Oh, I see. Yeah? Well, if you know, I just want to make sure he's not going to die, you know, or anything. So if you could, that would be great. Right? Yeah, that's fantastic. Yes, I will see you then. Yes. What? The address? Oh, my address. Oh, yeah. I guess you'd need that, wouldn't you?
Look, you liked it. And you've told me when you haven't liked things, you liked it. Now, listen, I don't want you to telling me you're not going to pursue any more meetings, because this is what I want to do. I'm serious, okay? And listen, could you, like... It's better now. It's a lot better now. I mean, Ed and I, we've been working on it. We've been beefing up the scenes. And that whole thing you mentioned, I agree with you about me being in it, not going to do it. Even if they ask about it, we're not going to build it in. I figure, you know, in the long run, it's probably a good thing. Me trying to establish myself as a writer instead of an actor. Like Pinter, you know, Pinter, he was an actor. He started off as an actor. Still acts, occasionally. All right, this shit is cyclical, you know that? Don't. I got it.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, you can't. Hey, you're coming later. Hey. How are you, man? Good to see you. House is open, guys, if you want to. Oh! Hi, Dee. How are you, sweetheart?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Good. That guy didn't pay. Did you pay, sir?
I did, yes.
No, I saw you come the other way, and most people were coming. I'm sorry.
Right here, right there on the sofa.
What else was in the brownies besides chocolate? Hash?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
You know, my wife brought it back from London. We made the brownies for my friend's 40th.
So what'd you do? Leave it out for him to eat?
No, I know. I left it. Look, it was right here on this counter. I didn't think he could jump that high. He's got little legs like a... Yeah, all this. He ate all this.
So much better than pot, right? Oh, no. You don't understand. I haven't smoked that in years, though. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn! When I was in my 20s, this guitar player, and I would make up all these lyrics while he played, and our songs would end up with all these fucked up rhyme schemes.
Heather, I'm sorry. Is he gonna be all right?
Oh, yeah, he's gonna be fine. So, you gonna throw that out?
You know, I have to admire you for your belief in this project, but the reality is a whole different thing altogether. It's all marketplace shit, and I don't think that this is a good role for you, so don't even push that. When does this article come out?
In a couple of months.
Well, you call me. I can't get any answers out of this guy.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice seeing you. Huh?
Melton. Name kind of suits me. Oh, Nicholas.
I'm so tired of telling my story. It's like change the record, you know? You meet somebody, right? And you're supposed to tell them basically everything. You know, where are you from? What sign are you? Is that Verizon? You know, it's just like, why do I have to explain myself to everybody, you know? It's just like some kind of weird extortion. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, what's up, dog? All right. No, the one I have doesn't work. No, he needs to come out and reprogram it and give me a new one. Okay. All right, let me know. I gotta go. Okay. Bye. Sorry.
Bob.
And
Bob. Bob.
Stop it.
Nicholas. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Let's get you on the sofa slowly.
Did I just?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
Slowly.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Are you all right? Some water. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you
yeah,
so much.
I just feel a little lightheaded.
Here, have some water. Drink. Yeah. Are you sure you're all right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
I need to ask you something.
What?
I need you to come back to New York with me.
Nicholas, I can't.
No, it's the letter. Catherine, it's that letter. I can't get it out of my head.
Well, but that was.
I never had anybody write me a love letter. Never.
But I just.
No, listen, you come back to New York. You're here. You were there. It just makes sense. You write the article and we go from there.
Nicholas, these kinds of things are. You stop telling me that letter makes sense. You can throw up all you want. How about that?
Yeah.
Do you know her?
Who?
Carl's wife?
Ah.
That's kind of funny because I've heard things,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah?
Well, yeah, a couple of.
Hey.
Not that I want to.
How you doing? Hey, Franny, listen, I want you to meet...
Franny, it's Lucy Morgan, LA Magazine.
I'm sorry,
The Sedona piece?
Oh my God, yes. Oh, wow. Wow, you changed your hair or something? Yeah. How do you know?
This is a dinner.
Yeah.
Hey. Hi. Is it upstairs or is it in there?
God.
Oh, this is wrong.
No.
I'm overdressed.
You look
I wasn't
great.
sure what.
It's on the roof.
Where's Carl?
He's not here yet. I just, we should go up.
Okay.
Wow.
You okay?
Yeah.
I wish I didn't have this.
No,
on.
you look great.
Where'd you get the dress? Cedar. Where? On 3rd. Do you know it?
Is it good?
It's on sale.
No, it's here. I saw them sipping. All chromium is not bad, though. Because I get the fitness magazine. I need a drink. No, but I'm saying there's a lot of good chromiums. I read it in a magazine. Hey, I wouldn't go to the lengths of bathing in bottled water. That's all I'm saying. I believe what you're saying.
Franny Davis?
Yeah.
Sam Osborne.
I'm sorry.
The Duchess of Malfi. Berkshires?
Yeah.
I was the lighting guy.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam Osborne.
Osborne.
How are you?
Oh, nice to see you again.
Oh, you too. Wow. That's funny. That's,
Yeah. Do you remember when you said, I feel like a waitress on vacation?
God.
It It's like just the cutest thing I've ever heard, and I don't know why that just stuck out.
Yeah, I just, well, I was going to
Anyway.
go.
Okay.
Jesus,
Cool.
you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Got a funny memory that way. Anyway, hey, I don't want to bug you. I know you got lots of people to see. I just wanted to say how happy I am for you, and
Thanks. Thank you.
it's. I always thought you had something special. This, you know, it's just amazing what you've been able to do. Well,
From nothing. Or,
Right, you
well,
know.
yeah. No, I'm just.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. Okay. Well, hey.
Oh.
Cheers. Good to see you.
Thank you.
All right,
Cheers.
enjoy
Well,
yourself.
I couldn't cheers you. I don't have a drink, but I'll go. Well, shit, Sam Osborne. Berkshire's lighting guy.
Berkshire's?
Give me
That's me.
why don't you come with me? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's either the name of your first pet and the first street that you ever lived on, or it's your middle name and the first street that you lived on. Well, which is it? I think, is it pet?
Pet. It's pet.
Okay.
Pet.
So if it's pet, all right.
Okay, I'm Daisy Bufane.
Daisy Bufane?
JoJo Mountain View.
I would be PV Meander. PV Meander. Meander.
Aristocratic.
Baron von Hugecock. What? That's my street. I live on Van Hugecock.
The little kid lives on Van Hugecock.
No.
Oh, God. Where is Gus?
Back to
Save
the
us
top.
from this misery.
So it's your middle name
Right.
first, and then the name of the street that you grew up on.
Okay. Lolita Honeysuckle.
So how often have you been to New Orleans?
A moment of inspiration. That's all anybody ever really wants. To have an original idea, fall in love. It takes courage to surrender to these things, especially when you have control issues. I get that a lot. I know what they're gonna talk about when they talk about me. They're gonna talk about the mustache. People are so fucking petty. People say, God, what's up with that? Like, didn't he know that Chaplin had it first?
Yeah! I knew! Okay?
This room smells like coconuts.
Obviously, everybody, Gus is not here. So I was thinking, to pass the time, why don't we all just kind of, whoever wants to stand up and give our little Gus stories. So let me start off. I think my favorite Gus moment was when he called me at 1:20 in the morning to ask what I really thought about him. What did I say? What did I say? I said, well, Gus, whatever I think about you, I'm gonna think the same thing at 10 o'clock in the morning. And I hung up.
Wow.
Whatever. I'm sure you guys can do better. So somebody, whoever wants to stand up, please, feel free. Floor is open.
All right. I got one, Cal. Yes, that's right, that's right. So Gus and I, some of you may not know this, Gus and I used to hunt together, all right? And this one time we're waiting up in this deer stand, and Gus climbs down to relieve himself in the bushes, okay? And it gets funnier, it gets funnier. So,
Wow, thank you, man. I can't tell you how much that means to me. I really appreciate that, you know, especially coming from someone like you who writes and acts and directs and plays the sax. Originally, I kind of felt like it was really coming after me, you know. Now I feel like I'm coming after it.
Perfect.
You know? I mean, it's not coming after me. I'm gonna get it.
But
Hey, will you
it's
grab
gonna be
that
more fun.
sword?
I'm already on it, man.
It's weird. I was watching this interview with Al Pacino.
Yeah.
And he was talking about the differences between stage acting and film acting.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how being on stage is like being in this high wire, like 100 feet up, and if you fall, you're fucked. But acting in film is like having the wire on the ground. Oh, okay, you heard that. Yeah, man, working for guys like you and Carl, the writing, just everything, the whole dynamic. It's just. Where is Carl, by the way? Was he?
He had a party to go to.
Oh,
he wanted
that's
to
right.
be
Was
here.
that that producer guy's
Gus
40th?
Delarian,
Oh, okay.
right.
Yeah, that's not too shabby. Carl owns a tux, huh? Huh. Not just one of those shirts with the design on it.
You know, he says good luck and break a leg.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Did I tell you about tomorrow?
Yeah, fuck, man. Good
right?
luck. You know, that should go really good. Anne, is that her name? Yeah, it's a nice name. You know?
I hope so, man.
Yeah.
I've been looking a long time.
Yeah, I hear it. It's hard, you know.
You want to go for a beer or something?
No, I got to teach a Pilates class, but thank you.
I'll say grace.
I think you're right. Listen, it's been 45 minutes and Gus still not here, so let's eat. Everybody dig in. Oh!
At a party, bossy boss.
You know you love it. You love it. You know you do.
Whoa! Oh, what are you doing? Calvin. I'll get my ball.
Everybody, this is Lee Bright, Carl's wife,
Hi.
our writer. Wrote us a beautiful script.
Hi.
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 Thank you.
Lee, Lucy Morgan, LA Magazine. I worked with Carl.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
At least I
Hi,
used to,
how are
yeah.
you? Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Lee.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey, can you name all the countries in Africa? Calvin.
What do you want from me?
I'm not drunk.
It's okay. Let's
I'm
go back.
just,
Let's
you
go
know,
back. That's
you,
cool.
man.
Yeah, that's cool.
He needs to sober up.
All right. Sorry. Sit down. Sit down. It's
He
enough.
needs to fucking
It's enough.
sober up.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
You know what? Enough. No more. No more drinks, all right? Sorry. I'm sorry. No more. Do not drink anything. Carl's on his way, all right?
Where are you going?
I'll be right back.
Where
Don't
the
drink
fuck are
and
you
don't
going?
talk to anybody.
No one.
Hey, Soderbergh, do me a favor. You're beautiful. Oh, thank you. You're working? No, I'm not. You know, I left something in here today. Could you just let me in for a sec? Of course. Yeah. Gus? Hello? Hello? Oh my God. Oh my
I mean, I'm wearing a linen suit, for God's sake, and mascara's running all over my face. And I'm the only fucking car in the parking lot. It's late. Hey, where did you go? Why? He's what?
Okay, look, we gotta call somebody, okay? Yes, we'll call down and I'll say I left something in here and I came up and I knocked and he didn't answer, okay? What?
Oh.
Lee, I don't know what.
wait.
Fuck. Wait for what? Oh my
God.
God. A few hours ago he was alive, okay? He was really alive. Oh man. Fuck, don't touch him.
Oh,
Do not
he's
touch
cold.
him. Okay?
Oh my God.
Of course he's cold.
I don't know if you can calculate. I don't know if you can quantify the effect that would have on a 10-year-old girl.
Yes.
I think Lee is like, have you ever seen a dog get hit by a car but walk away? And there's this impact, and you know something terrible has happened to that dog,
but it walks away, and it doesn't seem to even realize the implications because it just goes on, but you know that something terrible has happened inside this dog.
Why do you think he did it?
Oh, God, I don't know. That's some weird sex thing. I don't know.
No, not Gus.
That's I think what happened to Lee. It's like she's a dog that got hit by a car and she walked away and she's still walking. I don't know. But
I don't know. I guess it was really sad.
Some very, very important things inside her are damaged.
Jesus.
So, my wife and I were having trouble, and I said I thought maybe we were in a rut, and that maybe we should try something to, liven things up. And she said, like what? And I said, like maybe we should tape ourselves doing it. And she was completely shocked by this, and she thought it was, beyond disgusting, and that was that for like 4 months. And then one night, out of the blue, she says, let's do it.
Oh.
Yeah, so we could get it all set up, and I'm ready, and she's ready, and she has gone out and bought herself a little toy to use in the video.
Really?
Well, it's not a little toy. It's a huge fucking. I mean, it was. No one has it. Okay. Well, anyway, I took one look at this thing, and I knew I would not be able to come. I mean, I just couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't. So we haven't. And, you can't come back from something like that. I don't know whether she lost respect for me or I lost respect for myself, but something was lost.
What are you gonna do?
I have no idea. I mean, I know professionally I'm gonna go back to teaching. I always loved teaching.
Really?
Yeah. Never learned a thing in my life, but I love teaching. The legacy of higher education.
What about your wife?
I will hope that we get over this. I just, aside from loving her, I just really like her a lot. But I guess she thinks everyone and everything is against her. Somehow, it keeps her from being happy.
Is that your wife?
Hey.
Hi. I'm with Dr. Green.
This is Heather.
Hi.
This is Lee. Heather. Hey.
Django, he was sick.
Django ate the brownies.
Yeah.
And he's okay.
Yeah, he's
okay.
fine now.
We put him to bed.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
They found Gus in his hotel room. He's dead. He's...
I should go.
Okay. Thank you for
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh, sweetie pie. Okay.
If you ever left me, I would die. I would die. Please don't.
Okay.
I just want this day to be over.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. Hi. Did you have any interesting dreams last night?
No. Back to normal.
Oh.
I had an afro.
Huh? I really don't know what you should do when you're in love with someone. I know that you're thinking about them all the time. You want to be with them. You want to see things with them. I think it's impossible. It's an ideal to just think that you can actually be kind all the time and never be disappointed in them or by them. It's hard. I mean, it's like the dream is short-lived.
You gotta keep hoping that there's more.
You know, you always, it's when you least expect it that something kind of pops up. Literally, it just appeared, kind of. So, and nice that it's somebody that I knew a really long time ago. And clearly, you know, paid attention to me before I was, you know, blonde. And so that makes it nice, but I think that it's just fate, and it's kind of, I don't know, and today, just negative ions in the air, bringing good fortune, and yeah. Yeah. Sam Osborne.
I think, you know, with Lucy, she's a good listener, like I said, but she's also, you know, she's teaching me stuff. You know, she comes from a nice family, her parents still together. She got 3, 4 brothers and sisters, and you know, they're a real close-knit family. It's just the opposite of where I had come from. I don't know. Honestly, I gotta say, I don't know what it is. I mean, I gotta just kind of go off my gut right now and just see what feels right. And right now, when I'm with Lucy, man, it just feels right.
I'm just actually looking at it thinking, what is he looking at that he's still rolling? There's movie day 1, which is what we did this morning, and then movie day 2. I was quite shocked to hear that myself. There's 2 movie
of course,
days.
that's right, because I changed 2. That's right.
Yeah.
I got to Rebecca, because Rebecca was telling me it was 1 day.
2.
But
continuing on scene 117 Baker, now take 2 tracks of sound.
Catherine?
Nicholas,
You're here.
I am.
I wasn't sure.
Neither was I. Until now.
Did you get that?
Announcement? No.
Where are you going?
Oh, Tucson.
I'm going to Tucson.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You ever been?
No. It's supposed to be beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I've never been either.
I'll see you on the plane.
All right. Oh, you Russian?
No.
No, you're supposed to say, am I Russian where?
That's funny.
Thanks. Hi, I'm sorry.
Hi.
Is this seat taken?
No, no.
It isn't a full flight.
Yeah, I guess too.
Sorry.
You know, I was ready to go. I was at the airport, and I met, like in the food court, I met this guy. And then he sat next to me on the plane, and we just hit it off. His name's Artie, and we just, he just made me laugh. He was really funny and sweet and sort of open, and we just talked the whole time, the whole flight.
She laughed in a way that made me feel like she saw me. I blew off meeting Anne, but we ended up spending the weekend together. And she's terrific.
It was amazing. We just had an amazing time. It was definitely, it was like out of a movie.
like the apex of the drama. When we know who the killer is. I know, the audience doesn't know yet, but I know. And this is where you see me put the pieces together.